show you're about to hear is meant for mature audiences.
Who cares?
If you're looking to learn something or grow as a human being,
You should probably keep searching. Snowflake. Damn.
Oh, that's fucked up.
this is as unfiltered, raw, and real it's gonna get when it comes to talking about anything and everything. With your hosts, James, Colin, and Jess. This is Simply Uncensored.
Alright, what's up, listeners? So, we've been gone for quite a while. We all took a little mini vacation. I went out of town. Colin's been doing who knows what. Jess has been doing who knows what. But we got them back, and we're ready to start 2019 off and make Simply Uncensored something big. What's up, boys?
What's up, man? It's been a while. How you guys been doing?
Good. What's going on? Sorry, I'm a little sick, but happy 2019, boys. Big year.
Yeah, I feel it too. I got the little sniffles here and there. Fucking got the runs. But we're gonna make it happen because we need to get an episode out for sure.
Yeah, we gotta tell everybody about the big plans, about what we've been up to, how the holidays have been, and just catch everybody up, I guess.
Hell yeah! So this ain't no topic podcast. Spoiler alert for you guys tuning in. We're just talking about what the fuck we're gonna do for 2019, how we're gonna make Simply Uncensored
Get
better.
our name right, please, James. God.
Listen, Linda. How we're gonna make it better from 2018, and we're gonna make this year fucking great. I'm excited because we need to make something happen, and we made a lot happen last year, but I'm ready to make more happen this year.
Yeah,
I'm definitely ready.
I feel like we kind of ended off last year on a pretty strong foot with having that. We had our first real guest on.
Oh yeah, with Ty.
Yeah, and then that one thing that me and James is knowing what I'm referring to, but I'm not going to say it on the podcast. But we didn't quite finish it yet, but we'll get to it, I think, right, James?
Are you talking about the giveaway?
Yes.
I'm actually gonna pick a winner on this podcast right now too. So I extended it from November to December, and I didn't even let anybody know. Just I've been so busy. I mean, you guys got to understand, if you've ever done a podcast, or ever you thought about doing a podcast, it's not easy. It takes a lot of time, especially when you got 3 hosts too. It takes a lot for us to coordinate a night to get together and have an hour or two to sit down, and not to mention, what we have to do to get ready for a podcast. When we do a topic like JFK, the research that we had to do, and we barely did any. We still could have gone through so much more on some of these podcasts, but it's hard to find that time.
Yeah, especially everybody's working a full-time job, and especially around the holidays. These holidays have been crazy. I'm not really much a fan of Christmas. I hate Christmas music, and it stresses me out. I hate Christmas shopping. I'm so bad at it. It's just, it's a rough time of year.
That's why God invented Amazon, dude.
Fuck Amazon.
God isn't real.
Amazon is a piece of shit.
Yeah, but it's convenient.
It is convenient, but...
Yeah, convenient for fucking Chinese garbage.
Yeah, I know. For anybody that didn't know, me and James used to do the whole drop shipping and Amazon thing. It's a royal pain in the fucking ass.
Plus, James used to work for Amazon too.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Fuck Amazon.
Yeah, it took 1 or 2 bad customers for me to get a bad taste in my mouth, and trying to coordinate overseas, I was like, fuck all this noise.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. But anyways, not talking about Amazon. We're talking about our podcast here because I'm not sure anybody really cared that we were gone for the holidays. Everybody's got family to hang out with. Everyone's going out of town. I hope everyone that's listening enjoyed their vacation. I doubt anybody missed us too much. I'm sorry, Seabass and Vault Trap.
Yeah, we missed you guys.
You guys are the people who are mainly apologizing to me.
The rest of you listeners, I doubt you really care. But come next
One
year
day
when
you
we
will.
take a month off, I hope you do care.
Yeah, we're trying to revamp the followers this year. We got a bunch of shit planned. I mean, just speaking for me personally, I've got a ton of shit planned. This entire December, I've actually doing a lot of like content creating all around, and I plan on putting a lot of more, effort, and hopefully we can all work together and get some pretty cool episodes out and some pretty cool topics, and just I mean, I'm interested in, trying a couple different, things, having more guests on, not just strictly sticking to conspiracy theories. So I think everybody's all on the same page.
Oh yeah, I like the guests. I think having people on, and I kind of been going through our Instagram too, and I've got people reaching out to me like, hey, I'd love to collaborate and do a podcast with you. And I mean, all I got to do is reach back out to them. Like I said, I've just been so busy. So there's a lot of people that we could get on here. Obviously, I think Ty was a big success, and I can't wait to have him on again. And promote his stuff, because last we talked to him, he was working on a book, and I'm really excited to see what he's doing, so we can keep having the same guests on as well.
Definitely, yeah. That was one of my more favorite episodes. It just I don't know, it seemed like it got the people going. It's provocative.
Got the people going.
Yeah.
No, that episode was good. I really wish I could have been on it. Also, while we're speaking on the guests, this is just I'm pretty sure James knows, but Mike from the JFK episode, he said he wants to do another one, so we'll see if we can fit him in.
He wasn't on JFK. He was on
He was on
autonomous vehicles.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, Mike.
I'll have to find a crazy topic to get him on, because that dude was fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we will.
Mike would be good to have on. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking for 2019, boys. So we are simply uncensored. I think it's time for us to start tackling some real controversial shit. I'm talking like no more pussyfooting around different topics because we're afraid we're going to offend anybody. Who the fuck cares? I think it's time for us to really get into some touchy subjects.
James, I'll agree with you.
I'm on board. I'm totally with that. I've got, a bunch of serious shit planned and a bunch of funnier shit, just kind of different moods for, different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Yeah. So
James, if you want to preview the audience on a few of the topics that you're thinking, we won't necessarily get into them, but just give them a little taste.
We can touch base on some of these. Give the people a little taste of what's to come of 2019. Because this is a whole new year. Let's have them. We're gonna have like a mini 5-minute, 10-minute debate here.
Oh well, I mean, I can start off one thing. My New Year's resolution and just bitches ain't shit. So I mean, that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Bitch. Well, elaborate here. Give me something.
Well, I've kind of just recently, things have been kind of funny, and just it seems like more and more women just remind me why they ain't shit. A girl I know messaged me yesterday, or over the weekend actually, was crying. She said, "Oh my God, me and my boyfriend of 3 years broke up because he found out I was sending these other guys nudes," and she sends me nudes too. And I'm like, do I feel bad? Like, okay, and like, I loved him so much. Oh my God, really?
Well, if you loved him so much, why the fuck you sending other guys?
Yeah, that's a thought.
Oh my God.
Yeah, thoughty.
Man, okay, so we can talk about women real quick, because I've dated my fair share of women, and they're just so okay. I can't, because I'm grouping them together, and I hate to group people together because I know how fucking racist sex it is, but the majority of the people, of the women that I've been around and I've dated, have been so fucking hypocritical. It's fucking ridiculous, and they think that the lies that they tell aren't really lies. They're like, oh, well, I'm only lying for your benefit. It's still fucking lying. But then again, if you lie for their benefit, oh no, it's the end of the fucking world.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's like they think they're above everything, and it's kind of how some black people perceive themselves as well. They feel like they're above and they're entitled to so much because of the history that they've been through and their ancestors been through. Listen, No
James.
one's entitled to anything. I'm sorry the world's not fair, but you need to get over it.
Just so no one takes it out of context, James is referring to people on the left who are crying that they need reparations.
Yeah, no one's entitled to anything. I'm not like calling black people out. I'm not calling women out. I mean, in those examples, yes, but there's a lot more. And there's white people that do it too. Don't get me wrong. There's still a lot of white people that think they're entitled to the fucking world. White people are really not entitled to shit because they've been on top all throughout history. So quit your fucking whining.
No, dude, the whole
Nobody's
thing
entitled to
is,
anything.
if you're white, you need to feel guilty for being white.
There's
Yeah,
no
see,
feeling guilty. That's fucking bullshit.
Well, your culture and your race has killed millions, the most savage, enslaved millions.
here's the argument I never got for, like, why do people compare that time period to now? Because back then it wasn't just white people. Like, the entire world was barbaric. We didn't have free trade. If you wanted something, you raped his wife, you killed his children, and then you took it. Like, that was how things were. It was awful. Like, if you want, like, the African tribes over there, they were just as barbaric, and so were the Indians. So, like, the whole world was barbaric. It wasn't just the goddamn honkies, which, they get all the blame.
Yeah, does anybody have a time frame to where, white people just started to be like the majority bad people, like they started to enslave everybody? Because there was a point where race wasn't really a thing. At what point did it turn into white people enslaving everybody, or is this just what the history books tell us?
I'm pretty sure it's what the history books say, because you think about it, there had to have been, and this might sound bad, but there had to have been, Africans involved in the slave trade, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, that's
sure.
known. Like, they would conquer a tribe and they would just sell them.
Seriously.
I mean, that was actually how they did it. Like, that was there's the African slave trade is still going on today.
Yeah,
like, it's all over. You see it on Twitter. Like, they're still selling each other.
They're still selling each other.
Oh, that sounds a little fucked up, but you know what I mean.
No, it's real. It's a real problem. We're trying to shed light on it using comedy. It's understandable.
I mean, that's something that really, like, real life needs to be addressed. There's humanitarian problems going over there that they're just letting slide. I don't know why.
It's because, dude, if you don't think Africa is the greatest continent, then you're racist.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't think that fucking black people are above everything, you're racist.
You're right, dude.
I really try to have an equal view of everybody. I hate everybody equally. It's no big deal.
Yeah. These aren't real. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to throw it out there that I hate fucking some white people just as much as I hate any other fucking race. I really do. Because, I mean, if I'm going to be fair, some of these white folks out here really, really fucking make me just feel disgraceful for my own kind.
I know. I actually, like, I genuinely hate people, like, joking or whatever, but I hate people that are, like, actually seriously racist. Like, I find black jokes and white jokes equally funny, and to be honest, I even find white jokes just a tad bit more funny. But, like, the people that are actually racist, that's really whack.
Yeah. Talking, like, white jokes like Jewish jokes? Because that's some white jokes.
Well, I like the seasoning jokes, like, white people don't season shit. Some of those can be really fucking funny.
Here's the thing, though. White people just don't fucking care. Like, we really don't. Like, you could bag on us all the time, and we know it's just in good fun. But the same, I've got a good Nico. He was on our first couple episodes. I can make some racist, I'm putting quotation marks, racist comments and racist jokes, and he it's all good fun. But there's some people that you say anything close to racist, it's the end of the fucking world.
I know. But if I heard somebody, like, actually getting racist with somebody, like, in a public place or just around me in general, like, that would be a problem with me. Like, that would cause an actual issue. But I totally, call me a honky is probably the funniest thing you can do. And the crazy thing is, when people, like, they make these white jokes, I relate to him. Like, my family don't season shit, and that pisses me. Like, I love seasoning my shit, but like, I'm like, you know why? You people are the reason they make fun of us.
I just think everyone's getting so butthurt over everything, and it's just I don't like the way the world's heading, and it's scary, dude.
Because of PC.
It's whack.
It's really fucking scary.
Yep, I mean, it's a sad time we're living in.
Well, it's also a good time.
Please elaborate.
I know what he's gonna say. I already know what's coming.
Go ahead. Say it for me, Jess.
It's got something to do with Donald Trump being president.
Yes,
I knew that is exactly where that one was heading.
Well, Donald Trump just fucking is proof that this fucking country is going to shit, and I love it. I fucking love it.
Ocasio-Cortez is the epitome of stupid, and how she ever got elected is beyond me.
That's insane. I can't even think of like, it hurts my head.
I'm not a political science major, but I would feel comfortable enough to debate her on live TV.
Seriously, she wouldn't be able to answer. She'd just like talk about a subject and like just like explain it. I've never seen her actually answer a question.
Nope, she just talks around it.
I don't
So, boys, I do gotta know how and what did you guys do for your Christmas and New Year's?
Well, Christmas, I ate some good food on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Christmas Eve was better. We got some, I don't mean to brag here, but we got some Flamin' Young, and it was damn good. And then New Year's, I either helped spread a sickness or picked up a sickness at James's house during a party, so that was fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm feeling sick too, so I don't really know.
The fucking sickly twins over here.
Seriously, sucks. But anyway.
Did you do anything interesting, James?
I went down to Atlanta for Christmas with family. I went and saw Alexandria from The Walking Dead. It was pretty cool. So I had like zombies walking around the town and shit, and enjoyed.
Oh, really?
It was pretty sweet. Like, I actually got to see the set and fucking meet some people that did it. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I mean, New Year's, I had a party here. Colin came over, drinking,
Sweet.
smoking, just
Playing Cards Against Humanity. That game was fun.
having a good old time.
I did some Cards Against Humanity on Christmas Eve. That was kind of neat.
Oh, have you guys ever heard of the game called What Do You Meme?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have it.
Oh, you do? That's what I was playing on Christmas Eve. That game's
Yeah, dude,
fun.
I was trying to find it.
My-
Like, I have it at my mom's. Like, we got it down in Atlanta, and I was trying to bring it over for New Year's.
Yeah, I mean, my dumbass ended up getting. I went over to a buddy's house on New Year's Christmas Eve, and I was supposed to go there, have a few drinks, and then go home and wrap presents. But what ended up happening is we drank like 3 bottles. A family friend, like, it's a female that I've been a thing with for, I don't even know how to explain it, but we got fucking absolutely shit hammered. Stayed up to like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was supposed to be at my family's house at 6 a.m. sharp.
No.
So I went home, got an hour of sleep, and woke up hungover and drunk as shit and wrapped presents. And the bad part was I had everything but scissors, so I had to use a buck knife to cut the paper.
Oh my.
I'm telling you, it was a fucking mess. It looked awful. I looked like shit. I felt so shitty. It was a awful Christmas.
Oh man, that sounds rough.
But I got really shit drunk the night before though. But that was kind of fun.
Oh, I'm sure.
Isn't it always fun to get drunk?
Yeah, but I always tell myself, just one beer, one shot, and it turns into way too much every time.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I take one little sip of alcohol. Keep in mind, anybody that doesn't know me, I'm an alcoholic. So one little sip of alcohol, and it just goes downhill from there. It doesn't even fucking matter. I'm like, all right, well, day's ruined. Let me just fucking get hammered now.
Speaking of James and alcohol, we need this. We need the viewers to hold James accountable. James is giving up alcohol.
Yes.
Supposed to be giving up alcohol.
He's gonna be like a crackhead. He's gonna be like sneaking sips, like having hidden flasks.
No, I can't do that. I do have to quit. I'm thinking about going to AA and
Oh, it's that serious?
like,
You're thinking about
yeah,
AA?
AA and maybe some therapy to, because I've tried quitting many times. I quit for 74 days this year, and then I quit for another 55 days this year, and then some miscellaneous, maybe a week or two here and there. So, I mean, almost like 100 plus days, 130, 150 days. I quit this entire year, which is a big step for me, seeing that for the past maybe 6-7 years I was drinking just about every single fucking day. Like, I couldn't remember a day that I didn't drink.
Yeah, I haven't gone. I tried to. My drinking's got out of hand a couple of times. I've been able to reel it in, but one time I tried to quit cold turkey and it didn't work. I've maybe went. I like to drink on the weekends normally, but when it gets out of hand is when I start drinking on the weekdays because then shit doesn't get done. It gets bad. And normally I can reel that in, but yeah, I feel like an alcoholic just thinking about it because I haven't gone more than a week or two without drinking, and that makes me feel really shitty about myself now that I'm saying it
James,
out loud.
What the fuck? Why are you making us feel bad?
well, don't. Oh, okay, maybe this will help you feel better. So, I drink every single day. It's not until you start drinking like first thing when you wake up, you're going into work.
I do that
drunk,
on Saturday.
You're fucking.
Well, not
you got a
work.
fifth in the car next to you. Like, there's points where so I was delivering pizzas, and I'll keep a fifth in my back seat in my kid's car seat underneath a blanket. And after every delivery, I'd reach back and I'd take a shot. So basically, every delivery I'd take a shot as soon as I dropped it off. Like, that's when you know you have a fucking problem.
Shit, that sounds like a solution, not a problem. Goddamn it.
A solution to fucking killing yourself.
Seriously.
Yeah, no shit.
So yeah, no, I definitely have to stop because it's something that I have to learn to control, and it's not even to the point where I can have a drink 1 or 2 days out of the week, because it just doesn't happen. Like, if I have a drink one night, I'm having a drink the next night, and the next night after that, and then I'm thinking, all right, well, I'm already fucking gone, so who cares?
Just so everybody's clear, everybody that doesn't know, James told us yesterday was his last day drinking. He's having a drink right now. So I need you guys to chastise him in the comments at least.
Here we go. Don't chastise him yet. James, tell the audience right now, at the end of 2019, how long do you want to be sober for?
I wanted to be sober for the entire year, starting on New Year's.
Fail.
Okay, but now, what's a reasonable goal for you?
I want to go I want to go until our Vegas trip in the fall.
All right.
Vegas trip in the fall. Really?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You trying to come out?
Shit, I might find, because I've been kind of like wanting to plan a Vegas trip. I might have to catch a plane out there.
They're cheap as fuck, man. Hell yeah. Like, we'll
would
chat
be dope.
outside of this, and I would love for you to come down with us.
It'd be tight. We can go up there and gamble a bunch of money away and get really drunk, maybe fuck a hooker or two. No big deal.
I'm down for the
We can get
first
Alice
few.
Little, that's supposed to be on the podcast one of these days.
Yeah, we'll
She's
say
out
we're
there.
going
We'll
down
get
there
her.
in November.
We'll get her services and we'll have her on the
We'll do a
podcast.
review.
Yeah.
A review.
A hooker review. Dude, I could get behind that.
We'll do a live podcast. Wow, we're just
Oh,
Gangbang.
savage. Oh, man.
All right. That got out of hand. Just
okay.
mentioned
We're not
Vegas,
actually
now on
we're not
gangbang.
actually serious. I mean, maybe a little bit, but
Not?
No, you're serious.
I'm kidding.
Well, they don't got to know about it.
Our listeners?
Yeah, they don't got to know. We'll keep it secret until it doesn't need to be secret.
Oh, it doesn't need to be secret the second that we do it.
Oh, well, there you go. Simply Uncensored. Coming right at you. Gangbang style.
Oh, fuck.
Help.
All right, well,
Please report this
this is what I'm
podcast.
talking about. It's Simply Uncensored. We're truly uncensored now. We don't give a fuck. We will
Report
gang
us.
bang a hooker
We'll
on
gang bang a
live
hooker.
YouTube channel.
Oh,
I can get behind this.
Speaking of that, isn't the FCC down? Can we go on the radio and say whatever the fuck we want right now?
is the FCC down?
I guess.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard government shut down, FCC's down. So
Nice.
Oh, that's crazy.
how do we get on the radio right now and start making some moves?
That's a good question.
Oh, speaking of radio, I forgot to tell you guys. This kind of came up while everyone was on vacation away, but I actually was on they had me on a iHeartRadio show called The Donut Bag for doing, like analyzing some Steelers games. That was kind of neat.
Oh, no way.
So it was kind of cool, getting the name out there, but I had nothing but mic problems the entire
Oh.
time. My little mixer was like fucked up and it kept, but it was kind of neat.
Nothing but mic problems. Damn. One of those.
Yep. One of those days.
Yeah, that's always fucking shitty.
Well, that's cool. Did you get the Simply Uncensored name out there?
Yeah, I definitely did. It was the Patriots Steelers week
Oh.
and we went over that, so that was kind of neat.
Well, dope.
Nice.
Steeler Nation is totally melting down right now. If anybody that didn't know,
Really?
yeah, it's been a rough year.
I'm not really a sports guy.
That sucks. I thought Steelers were good.
They were, and then the whole team is like dysfunctional. Like our star wide receivers talking about like wants to be traded. It's just a clusterfuck right now.
Hey, at least you're not the Lions.
No, Lions are gonna be fucked forever. They're done.
The Lions are they're just cursed to be
Yeah,
shitty.
You're right. They are cursed.
Let me ask you something, because I was sitting there thinking the other day, how come the Lions are the ones that play on Thanksgiving every single year?
Dude, that is a great question.
It's like tradition. There's a couple teams that play. I think the Cowboys play. A lot of times they have the Cowboys and the Redskins
Yeah, but
play.
They don't deserve.
It's
They're just like-
always the Lions. Always.
Yeah, it's just there's like some traditions they just follow. I don't think there's a rhyme or reason. I think it was just a tradition they have for no particular reason whatsoever. I don't believe, or I could be totally wrong.
No, you're
Could
right.
be for one of the owners
There's
or
a
something.
contract that they have, like a few other, obviously other NFL teams that play it have it with the contract with the NFL. Excuse me. That lets them play on Thanksgiving, and for some reason, the Lions have it every single year.
Yeah, there's certain game spots that are really valuable, like prime time, obviously, and shit like that. So I mean, this whole scheduling NFL game is kind of weird because they obviously want to put the good games on prime time, and it's weird how the fuck they do it. They flexed the Steelers game week 17 just because of the situation. They flexed it to like a later time. It's kind of weird how they work NFL schedules, but they work it for ratings.
Yeah, of course.
That's how the fucking everything works. That's how the fucking news works, is all for ratings.
I know. When I was in the hospital earlier, they had Fox News on, and Fox was over there telling us about the dangers of marijuana
Yeah.
smoking.
Were they really?
Yeah, I was like, I read online. I didn't see it on that particular cast that day, but I was reading online that Fox was reporting that marijuana was like leading cause of overdoses. I was like, wait, what?
Except you gotta think, like, how many people actually fucking believe this too? So they'll come up with a bullshit story, and then there'll be the people that know that that's not actually the case. But I feel like the majority of people are so fucking stupid that they believe it.
Well, the older generation definitely does. That's what they're into is Fox and all that. And the older generation hated weed to begin with. That's just fueling the fire, even though everybody knows, there's a lot worse things you can put in your body than weed. Like McDonald's is, not something you should be putting in your body, but fuck it, we do it anyway.
Oh my god, half the shit we eat, you should be not putting in your body. Let's be real here.
Shouldn't even feed it to our goddamn dog, much less eat it ourselves.
Yeah, so stop eating rare steaks.
Who eats
Medium
rare
is
steaks?
okay. Dude, I know a few people that eat rare steaks. It's nasty. Go medium rare.
I'll go I go medium well. Medium.
I
Oh,
go
yeah,
straight.
yeah.
I go straight medium. I like a little bit of pink, just a tiny bit of pink.
Medium is okay.
I like a little bit. I can't do the fucking. I hate like when if you get well done or anything, that shit's like hard as a fucking
that's
rock.
just a hockey puck at that point. It's just a piece of rubber.
I know. Why the fuck people actually eat that
Nah,
shit?
great debate. Okay, listeners, if you're hearing this,
If you made it, this
tell
far.
us. Yeah, if you made it this far, tell us how you like your meat. Put it in the comments, cause I'm curious.
Well,
I can't wait till we get to that point
like-
where we can just be like, hey, yeah, all right, tell us in the comments how you like your meat. Long
Well,
dick style.
I like my meat in her
See,
mouth.
I like a hamburger. I'll like that at medium, just because I don't like the raw hamburger meat. But steak is medium rare, so 2 answers for that one.
That's a good
I don't eat
point.
steak, so I only eat burgers, and I get a medium. God damn it! Now I want a fucking burger.
I know.
Where do I
want
get a burger
too.
at 10 o'clock at night? I'm about to go to B-Dubs, dude.
Oh, hook it
Dude, I
up,
love
James.
B-dubs. I fucking live at B-dubs.
B-Dubs doesn't even have that good of burgers, so.
No, the burgers suck.
No, fuck their burgers. You go there for the what's today? They got specials on Thursdays, half off
Nah,
wings.
dude, Tuesdays they got fucking half off boneless.
Yeah, well, Tuesdays is buy one get
Oh,
one
yeah.
free, and then Thursdays is like 60-cent wings. And do you guys have the app? You better have the fucking.
No,
app.
I don't go enough to have the app. Because I can't drink, so
Oh,
if
if you
I
get
go,
the
I
app-
have to drink, and I shouldn't go.
You don't have to drink, James. You can
Well, if you got the app, like you go in there, like every time you go in, like just walk in the B-dubs, you get like 10 points, and then you get like so many points, like on like if you spent like $50 or whatever, that's like 500 points, and like 1,000 points is like a free boneless wing.
Maybe I'm gonna have to start going to B-Dubs
I
more.
won that. Fuck yeah, I went there. Ate free the other day.
I used to go there with Nico all the time. Literally once or twice a week, Nico and I would go to B-Dubs. And this was before I even turned 21, so, he would have a beer, I'd have some wings, and we'd go to work. And then I'd drink at work, but that's beside the point.
That sounds yummy.
Nothing wrong with drinking at work.
You said that sounds healthy?
That sounds yummy.
Oh, I know. All right, now we're talking about food. Fuck. All right,
right.
so let's let's wrap up what we're gonna do for 2019.
Yeah, because we gotta go get some wings.
Oh, I'd love to get some wings right now, but
Focus.
God damn it, Colin, focus. Get past the wings.
Seriously.
Okay, so I picked a winner while we were chatting for the giveaway, and I'm gonna message him later as well. It was Mitchell Hockman.
Mitchell Hockman.
Mitchell Hockman, really?
What do
Dude,
you
I
mean,
know
really?
that guy.
No.
Mitchell, what's up, dude?
Is it really? You know him?
Yeah, I didn't know he listens to the
What?
podcast. What's
Does
up,
that
Mitchell?
mean I have to select someone different? Because that's who I chose.
No. Like I didn't even know. Like he had messaged me about being on the podcast. I didn't know he still he listened to it. He hadn't said anything to me. I haven't seen him in a while, but yeah, I definitely hit him up. That's
He
that's
he's subscribed on our YouTube, and that was one of the things you have to do.
there you go.
So, all right. Well, I mean,
Congrats, Mitch.
won.
There you go.
Let me subscribe back. So. Yeah, well, enough. He's our winner. I mean, I just kind of chose at random here. We had a long list of people that actually entered, seeing that it went on for 2 months, and
And drag
that's
out.
kind of funny how that works out. I mean, I guess we have such a small base right now that a lot of it are kind of friends and family too, so it was odds that we might know them.
Yeah, I've been kind of putting it out on my personal page, getting people in there, so I don't.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I
any
got some
personal pages.
friends
Yeah.
that I put on there. Yeah, Colin doesn't have any friends, so he didn't.
No, I don't have any social media.
I think we should plan out another live soon. I don't know. We should get. I don't know if we could do shout outs because we can do Instagram promotions. We could get a live where we give out a couple gift cards that day, and then I don't know, do like an hour or two live stream and see who people who join in are
Well,
automatically.
here's what we
giveaway
need
on.
to do is we need to schedule this live thing. We need to promote it out there that we're gonna go live on this day. We're gonna give away this, And I actually do think that would be a really good idea to promote us as well.
Yeah.
We'll just talk about random bullshit. Maybe we'll have like, a handful of 10 topics that we'll just talk about and try to get some listeners involved as well in the comments.
Yeah, I like the sound of that, boys.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that sometime soon. Maybe we'll get a few episodes out, get a few actual episodes out, not just bullshit talking, and we can get that.
Yeah, as soon as we get off here, I'm gonna start working on some new shit and see what we can come up
Hell
with.
yeah, I'm gonna work out in the morning because I'm gonna try to get this edited before the end of the night. And it's already getting late.
Yep, boys. Well, it's been good catching up with everybody. And I look forward to an awesome 2019.
Hell yeah, everyone that's listened this far, we really appreciate it. It's been definitely a podcast that we're just talking out of our ass. This is like this is like one of our live ones where we literally just sit here and talk about nothing. So if you listened, we appreciate it. Keep in touch because we're about to have some fucking bangers of topics coming out, bangers of episodes, for sure.
Sounds good to me, boys.
Thanks for listening.
As always, taxation is theft.
There it is.
Taxation is theft every single time. All right, boys. Well, it's been fun. We will we'll do another one next week. Then shit. We'll see you guys later.
See you later.
See everybody later.